Hello and welcome back to my channel. Okay, as you can see from above and from the title of the video, it is that time of the month again for Fangirl Monthly. Okay, I do have a fan going. I'm hoping that's not going to get picked up too much by the microphone. So here's crossing my fingers. Boxes behind me are all staying back there. There's no way that I can reach back there with my shoulder the way it is. So here is this month's box, and we are just going to go ahead and get right into this one. Now, I know I said I was going to start wearing the... God, I cannot remember what the character's name is, but it is the vampire kitty from Sanrio, her ears. But by the time I got set everything up right here, I realized I forgot her ears, and just figured I'll skip it for this next set of videos because it'd take me too long to, or at least skip it for this one. I will be filming another video tonight, so I might have them on for that one. So if you see me wearing this with those in the other video, that's why. So if we remember correctly, this month's theme is magical pets, and we will have Sailor Moon in here. So I could not help but match the theme this month. So let's see what we get. Okay, so trying to make sure this doesn't fall out. There's the actual tissue paper with the little pouch inside. Just gonna put that. Yeah, I can't go back any further than that. Okay, and I can actually read this tonight. I actually went to the eye doctor today to have my eyes examined for new contacts and glasses, because I've been noticing small print I have not been able to read with my contacts in, nor with my glasses on. And a couple of months ago, my mother threw me my uncle's readers, and I put them on, went to read something in a magazine, and I told them both to shut up, because I could read once again. But I found out today that my script was too strong, and that's why suddenly I could not see properly. And my script had gone down, which is highly unusual. Your script normally does not go down, it always goes up. So I'm wondering, because I've always had a problem reading with my glasses or my contacts in, it's just gotten worse and worse. So I'm wondering if the last set of people who did my eye exam screwed up the script, because my right eye went down by 50, my left eye went down by 25. But luckily, all I had to do was order the right eye, because I have plenty of contacts for the left eye, including the original script for them. So my mother used to work at an optical and said that there's not much of a difference. So if I need more power in the left side, I can always just pop the one that's 25 points higher than the other one without a problem. As long as I'm not constantly wearing them, it won't cause any problems. But I noticed right away a big difference as I could suddenly read smaller prints. So I knew definitely for sure, yeah, my script had been screwed up. So on to the box. Sorry about that little rant there. But here is the card for this month's box. And it does have a card captor Sakura character on there. And I know that despite the fact that I have never seen it, nor have I ever read the manga. I have the very first manga for the crystal version, or clear, whatever it is called, but I still have not read it. And I do have the postcard in my hand. I absolutely adore this one. And it is, yet again, another Sailor Moon. And, let me see on here. Luna and... exclusive human Luna postcard print from Sailor Moon. Now, this, if you are unfamiliar, if you are only familiar with Sailor Moon Crystal, at the end of the very first season, they did have Luna change into her human form very briefly while she was praying with Princess Serenity, or Sailor Moon, or Usagi, whichever one you want to call her. But she actually had her own arc in the form of a movie called Sailor Moon, I believe it was Supers. No, it was, yeah, it was Supers. And that's all it was called, was Sailor Moon Supers, the movie, and then it had a re-release, and they gave it a super long name. No, wait, I'm sorry, this one was for R, not Supers. It was R. But they did have, in the manga, she never turned human, but they did have artwork of her, Artemis, and Dinah actually in human form. And they all looked adorable. And the one cute thing was, Luna and Dinah both had the moon buns. The only difference was they had the buns, and then just the rest of the hair flowed freely down the back for both of them. So they did not have the pigtails like Usagi and Small Lady Serenity, whom is in the Deke dub, that one is Chibiusa. So, which I thought was really cute and a really good nod to their human counterparts. So, let's go ahead and get on into the pouch. Ooh, this is a big boy this month. I mean, look at how stuffed this puppy is. This puppy is stuffed. And I love this blue. Okay, it is so stuffed, it is peeking out from the top. That is how stuffed this thing is. So I always keep the tissue paper. And normally I do keep the boxes. I will be changing that though for storage reasons, because keeping the boxes is just too much. I'm gonna start trying to do something, and if it works, I'm gonna keep doing it. But here is this month's pouch. It is Pikachu. So we do have Pokemon in here, and that is kind of a little ironic because the original TV show and the premise behind Pokemon was not to have pets, but they were creatures that you battled with. But in Detective Pikachu, the movie, they are more like pets, and you know, your partner. So yeah, I think that's why they went with this as the magical pet idea, because of the big change that they did within the Detective Pikachu movie, which I think was awesome and cute. Okay. Okay, and the first item in here, the first item that is in here I already have. Does anyone recognize these ears? If not, let me demonstrate. Without ruining my makeup. Oop. There we go. If I had a mirror, this would be so much easier. But yeah, this I think is pretty much the same headband I have. It is a little bit tighter than the one I have, and that's not from usage. This did not feel this tight when I first gotten it. Actually, that is actually too high. Let me try this one more time. Without a mirror, this is kind of hard to put on and have it correct. Hair up and out. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better now. Does anybody recognize this from a couple of other videos I recently done? But I am glad to have another one of these. I do love these because it's cute, it's adorable, and I always get a rise out of my family when I put them on because they're going, "There's a moon on your forehead." No, it's not on my forehead, it's on my headband. I'm a space cat. Okay, Amy needs to stop drinking. Amy wasn't drinking tonight. Okay, then we don't know what to do. So, yeah, I do love these, and I'm glad to have yet another pair. Okay. So, the next item is a Kiryu-chan plush charm from Cardcaptor Sakura. And I actually, like I said, I like my new contacts because I can read this without a problem. Last month I had a problem. I had to kind of do that. I don't want to put on my readers while doing this because of the glare when they get off of all of my lights. So there he is. He does have wings. On the back. There we go. Even if I were to turn off my front lights, it would still not be very noticeable because they do tend to blend in a little bit. So the plushie is nice. It's nice and squishy. The wings, on the other hand, they are felt. So you would have to be careful with this so that they don't fall off, as they are just, oh no, they aren't just glued on, they are actually stitched in. Okay, so what might happen is they may pull away, but they are stitched in to the back through, okay, you're not going to be able to see if there is a seam right here that it stitches right through the wings. So that is good. And it does have a sturdy loop at the top. And one of those ball bearing, or those, I like to call them the closet light switch cord connector. So this is cute. It is cute and adorable. Okay. Okay, the next item, sorry, I have to pull it out of the little jewelry bag. Okay, here we go. Now this is a necklace, and I'm actually surprised that they actually put it into a small bag. But it is, I will have to turn off this front light for this because you will not be able to see anything. There we go. It is a tiny, 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 tiny little Pokeball. And the chain is awfully small. I'm really surprised. They normally go for a longer chain. Let me see, is this supposed to be a choker? No, Pokeball necklace. Pokemon. So let me see if I can even get this. On and not have it choke me half to death. Okay. I'm going to have to employ my special necklace getting on power. There we go. Okay, it's actually cute. course, it would have helped if I would have put it on the right way. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, no, I do actually have it on the right way. It was just the charm had gotten stuck. So it's right here. I know it's extraordinarily hard to see it. Okay. And I am going to take it off because I am afraid that I will lose it. During the next taping. Okay. So while I'm doing this, little side note, I have actually started working again on my second book. I did have severe writer's block. I had stopped working on the part I was working on and jumped to something happening more towards the end because I know exactly how I want this to end. But then I ended up with writer's block there as well. A friend who is currently sick and in a hospital. Since my mother is not around, she told me to go home and finish my book last week Saturday, and I actually legitimately came home and started writing last Saturday. So I told her, you can't go anywhere yet. I need someone who's going to kick me in the butt and get me to finish writing whatever I've started. And if she's not around to do it, nobody else will do it. Okay, and the last item okay, this is cute, but I am slightly disappointed. And I'm going to tell you why in just 1 second. Oh no. Oh no, it's supposed to go like that. Okay, never mind. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to get these situated right now. Okay, and these are supposed to be Luna earrings. Now I'm not going to turn the light on my camera due to the fact that it will blind you guys. The top part does have a rhinestone for the part that does go into your ear. It has a secondary rhinestone right there. And then the next item is a star, and that is on both sides. And I think these are cute. I think these are lovely. I wish I would have had these for Halloween. They would have went really well with my costume. But as I said, I am a little bit disappointed. They had a chance to do a lot, especially with Sailor Moon. And I know they've done a ton of Sailor Moon boxes, but they've never focused on the sidekicks of Luna, Dinah, and Artemis. And they could have picked up on that here. They could have done, I don't know, the postcard could have just been the Luna as it is. I love it. It's beautiful. But they could have done Artemis ears by making them white and having the crescent moon right here. Or they could have done them gray and had them be Dinah's ears. The same thing with the earrings. If they did Dinah for the headband, they could have did Artemis for the earrings. Or if they would have done Artemis for the headband, they could have done Dinah for the earrings. So I am slightly disappointed in that. That was a very big lost opportunity there to go ahead and really feature those characters who don't get featured on a lot of merch. It's mostly just the Sailor Scouts that get all of the merch. And there are big fans of Luna, Artemis, and Dinah. Okay, I'm currently looking around for that Pokemon necklace. Oh, it's already in the bag. Okay. That's how tiny that thing is. You can very easily forget about it. So, yeah, I still love this box, and like I said, I think they had a very big missed opportunity by just focusing in on Luna. They really should not have, they should have mentioned that they were going to do a high focus on Luna, because I'm sure there are a lot of Artemis and Dinah fans out there who wish that they would have done merch. Hopefully they will go ahead and do this theme again and maybe focus on Artemis or maybe Dinah. So that is a hope that they do that in the future. Now they do have the next box's theme up on Facebook, and believe it or not, I am actually prepared tonight. Yes, I am. It is a miracle. The next theme is going to be fantasy romance, and the three anime that will be featured in there are Howl's Moving Castle, which I am so happy that they are going to do, but I am afraid, because I'm afraid of what they did with the second Studio Ghibli box by saying that they were going to have Howl's Moving Castle in there, and then all it was that coin purse that they were thrown onto. Sorry, I got some powder on my eyelashes, and I don't put mascara on for these videos, so it's making those stick together. Plus, I am tired. I had very long days this week with very little sleep. But I am going to power through, get this next video definitely done for sure. The other two anime will be Snow White with the red hair, which I did start watching it. I just haven't finished it. And then Your Name, and I'm going to try and pronounce this, Kimi no Na wa. And I probably screwed that up to the extreme, as that is the Japanese title, and I believe I have seen something similar to that. If not, I have actually watched part of that anime, because they do have a picture up on Facebook, and that picture looks very, very familiar. So yeah, I do believe I have seen it. So here's to them giving a big focus on Howl and Sophie for that box. The last Studio Ghibli box is currently in their shop. You can purchase it. Just know that yes, the boxes are more expensive when you buy a past box. Now, it is understandable that they are more expensive, as they did need to contact the artist who did the work. Speaking of artists, I forgot to mention the name of the artist for the postcard. It is, sorry, my one contact is moving. Mayu Matsumoto. That is who, actually, she designs all of their cards. So, yeah, I mean, they do have to contact the artists and get more of the stock, and sometimes it may be something that needs to be recreated or reprinted. So that is why those boxes are a little bit more expensive, because they're having to curate that box outside of that window. It's not like they keep stock. The only time that they have had it is when maybe a box did not sell. So yeah, that would be a reason as to why they would not have anything in stock, or why they would have everything in stock. But I've never seen that. I've always seen these boxes, if they do go on sale, they are 2 to 3 months behind, which means they are having to contact those artists to get the items together. So, but that is it for this video. I am sorry for how my voice is starting to sound and any weird noises that are coming out of me. I am highly thirsty right now, so I will probably be drinking something during the next video. So, if you see that, now you know why. Now you know why. Just watch this video and you'll find out why. So, until next time, keep on reading. Bye-bye.